Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin pocket, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. All right. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try again. Okay. Get yourself off and try again. Cause at first you don't succeed. You can dust it off and try again. Just self off and try again. I looked at you looked at me, but I can't let it go so easily. Still echo? Well, you have it, people. There you have it. I tried. Hold up. This is crazy. This is like crazy as fuck. Hold up. What about now? What about now? Okay, we about to just give up. Okay, we'll just give up. Can't get over you. Now lay me down to sleep. But I pray, my Lord, my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake, I promise you I'll be there for you always. From eternity. 4 steps past loving. We were 3 wishes, you know we, from touching the heavens above. Okay. It's better now? Child. I don't know what happened to the mic, because the mic is new. The mic is relatively new. It don't even make sense for it not to be working. The cord is also relatively new. Nothing has been moved, so it don't even make sense. The sound probably is not having the issues now. Okay. Okay, girl. let me recalibrate now that it's working because I don't know what this sounds like. Um, I am annoyed. It took too much to get this shit up. So just like, give me a second. Okay. So before I get into it, this weekend was a lot. I did a lot. Shout out to the Liquid IV. Check down below in the description box because every time I felt like I couldn't get up and party more, the Liquid IV came and saved me. So shout out to the Liquid IV. Make sure y'all check down below in the description box for that. Also, right now, what is giving me the energy to continue to try again. Shout out to Aaliyah. Okay? Because if at first you don't succeed, child, that already happened. So shout out to LASHAE. I want to say that again. Shout out to LASHAE. Because I really should be promoting the product more, especially if y'all knew how much I use the product. Like every day, me and Lyric, the energy supplement, and the protein shake, especially because I've been weightlifting. So yeah. Oh my god, like it's definitely giving. It's definitely giving, girl. It's definitely giving. Miss is still your girl. Oh, okay. Don't shout out the boy. Kavan, thank you so much for the super chat. Like I said earlier, run my sis 100K plat because I would hate for the bonbons to be acting a fool down to the headquarters because we will. Listen, it feels like it may have to happen. I need to check my email and see if they sent anything to me, but I don't know when it will happen. I want my plaque. YouTube, I want my plaque. But essentially seeing 3 zeros with a K next to it, it's doing a lot for me. Just to keep it a buck. And it's so funny because it's a milestone that people will pat you on the back on, but like people don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be happy for yourself when you do shit like this because people don't be caring. Okay, not y'all. I just mean in real life. In real life, those people do not care. Y'all though. Okay, y'all care. Y'all matter. Y'all are the viewers, so y'all matter. Okay. I'm greatly appreciative of you guys. Are you a coffee drinker and do you just do something? Yes, I am a coffee drinker, but coffee does not give me energy. Coffee might give me a little boost, but it's not the same thing as the energy supplement. But yes, I made 100,000 subscribers finally after being on YouTube since 2011, girl. And I'm going to send y'all the call in after we finish talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta so y'all can come up and say whatever y'all want to say. I have a very hard time receiving praise, so this is going to be extremely difficult for me. But we're gonna pray for the best, okay? Because it took us a lot to get here. Okay, Lyric was just saying yesterday, because I was tired last night. So he was like, if you make it, it'll be like a testament to how you always push through on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, but I was wild last night. Plus, like, we had something to accomplish and I needed my energy to be diverted towards that. Okay. But after having to do this live now 3 times. Yeah, 3 times in order for us to get to this space. It's feeling like microcosm for full-on experience of climbing to 100K over the process of like 11 years, 12 years, working very, very hard, being consistent, always providing content, always trying to be extremely like honest in what I do here. As far as like how I feel about things, I might make mistakes. I might not always get, shit right as far as the specifics of a situation. But bitch, if I don't get the vibe right, I know something. Okay. So shout out to y'all for always supporting me. Also hold up, girl, because I need the support, girl. Okay, listen. It's my birthday month. Okay. So if you wanna, what I'm saying? If you wanna, it's greatly appreciated. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. But yes, I have other things coming that I'm about to start working on. Okay, because Gotta take advantage. Okay, you gotta take advantage of the moment. And 100K means more people, means more viewership, means I have got to develop a product to sell to people so I can stop being poor. But look at me being too fucking honest. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I know that's what most of y'all are here for. And then we'll get into the call-in after I'm done with that. And honestly, when y'all call in, if y'all want to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, you can do that too. It's up to you, girl. I'm leaving it open because essentially this is also like appreciation, to y'all for being so supportive of my channel. Whether you just got with me or you've been with me for years, this is also like appreciation to y'all. So I'm gonna leave it open for y'all to come on and talk about whatever y'all want to come on and talk about. But don't be on here talking all day. Thank you for the super sticker, Tiverton Love. Tiverton Love. Thank you. Y'all know I'm gonna get into it. Because I have strong feelings about this episode. So we're about to get into it, and then y'all can call and let me know how y'all feel. Okay, so I'm gonna start this video off with letting y'all know off rip, I am on Kenya's side. I am on Kenya's side for a plethora of reasons. I think she's right. But most importantly, if you are a woman that has experienced men being violent or abusive or aggressive towards you, you know it when you see it. You don't need several opportunities for somebody to prove to you that they are unsafe. Y'all, I don't care what nobody says. I am very, very protective of myself because I had to grow up in an environment where somebody might haul off and hit me. So because people like to haul off and hit me out of anger throughout my childhood, I have become extremely good at picking out unsafe men. Okay. Men specifically, women, I try to just pray and handle y'all with a long handle spoon just in case, because y'all do a lot too. But it annoys me when everybody wants to act like somebody is not aggressive, or that men in general are not taught, socialized, and patted on the back for being aggressive. That's what y'all want them to be. The problem is, because y'all want men to be hyper masculine, this forms an aggression. This forms not being able to handle your emotions in the moment. And to me, what I saw was Kenya being hyper aware of who Martell is because she watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, for one. For two, because she knows what narcissistic, ignorant ass men look like. And also because Martell gave her plenty of opportunities in order to give the energy that she picked up on. So to me, looking at this moment between Martell and Kenya and everybody, Martell is already pissed off rip. Martell is mad and trying to control how mad he is, but he can barely contain it. There were a few things that happened during this scene that let me know everything I needed to know. I mean, honestly, I'm not even doing this bullshit with y'all where y'all pretend like Martell isn't exactly who we think he is. You are aggressive. You have been abusive. In that moment, as soon as you walked up on Kenya, first of all, you was too fucking close for somebody that had heat in that moment. He was too close. There were moments where he was putting that phone in everybody's face and all of that. That shit was too much for me. You too close, man. You too close. Okay? Choke your fucking ass out. Then another moment was when he was standing behind her because he had done this back and forth shit. He had done this back and forth shit where he would say some shit and then try to walk off, like he was dismissing it. But then he would come back and say something else. Okay? So when he was doing that, there was a woman at one point, I don't know who this lady was, but she was holding on to Martell's arm because she was trying to keep Martell in control. You can also see that she was talking to him, probably telling him, calm down, Martell. It's not that serious, Martell. We don't want this to get out of hand, Martell. You're on camera, Martell. Remember where you are, Martell. You don't want to ruin this. Like, I am sure that people were trying to calm him down because they can see. As soon as he came over to Kenya, Kenya was like, "You're aggressive, Martell, and I'm really scared of you." Okay? She said that. So if there is a man that actually cares about whether he's coming off aggressive towards a woman, as soon as he heard that, he would have kept his distance. As soon as he heard that, you don't need to be worried about me. Let me step back then. But that's because he can't control himself. And honestly, I feel like they went into the scene knowing it was going to be like that. Martell was somewhat prepared for people to come at him. The difference is he's not prepared to keep his cool. He's prepared to be defensive. So anything that's said, he's probably going to pop on it. Okay? The whole idea that he's not aggressive, that he's not abusive, that Kenya's overreacting, that they're trying to provide a narrative is bullshit to me. I'm sorry. It's all bullshit to me because Sheree and Martell are on this show faking the funk, pretending to be a genuine couple so that he can get on Real Housewives of Atlanta so that he can top Melody. This is all about topping Melody. And because Melody was doing so good in entertainment on reality shows, hosting her own shows, what other way could I get my ex-wife that don't want nothing to do with me to pay attention to me? I'm going to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is a bigger show than our show. So I'm going to top her. That's what this was. And I also believe that Carlos made this happen. I do. I feel like this is exactly what Carlos wanted to happen. That's why he was spending so much damn time talking about Bravo shows instead of talking about his own show, because he wanted to create the platform to do this cross situation. And it's great for TV. Yes, the triangulation, all of this shit is great for TV, Carlos. I clap hand on that. But you're doing the same thing you did on Real Housewives of Atlanta all those years ago, where you're sacrificing the integrity of what you're doing so you can make these splash moments. You really got lucky with the fact that Melody was so honest in what she was going through, because Love and Marriage Huntsville was the best show that he created on his own, and every other show after that, I'm sorry, it's been low-key a flop in comparison. And it's because you're not producing that well. Hate to say it, but all of that favoritism, all of that misogynistic bullshit, you putting your feelings on it so that you can get a response out of people, all of that shit, yeah. The Scots not having to actually give you any information whatsoever. Now we got Martell on Real Housewives of Atlanta trying to make it seem like Kenya is calling every black man aggressive. I know y'all feel like Kenya overreacted, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck, because in all honesty, I feel like she's going off of the Martell she saw on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you would be stupid to watch that show and ignore what you saw about that man. Have him come all close to you, putting a phone in your face, calling you a liar, insinuating that you thirsty for attention, which means you're a hoe. That comment that he made towards Kenya about, oh, I bet she checks all of her messages. I bet she answers all of her DMs. Yeah, but she didn't answer yours. Your read didn't even make sense. And you were trying to read her in that moment. You were absolutely trying to insinuate that she was a hoe, just a hoe that you couldn't get access to. And let's also be clear about another thing. Courtney is a production plant. Get her the fuck out of here. I'm so annoyed that y'all got that lady a part of this pictures and shit. She got a confessional. I'm so annoyed that y'all did that. And it's not even because she went at Kandi. It's because, girl, what? You don't have no beef with Kandi. This is not no genuine issue. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. And I'm over it. Shout out to Kandi. And I'm over it. Okay? Everybody to me was absolutely showing up to this party the first day of taping, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, group taping, knowing exactly what was going to happen except for a few people. Okay, I do believe that Kenya wanted to let it be known about Martell. That's what she was supposed to do, and Sheree knows that. If y'all didn't want anybody to say anything about Martell and his, you know, preceding reputation, if y'all didn't want anybody to say anything about that, y'all wouldn't have brought him the way y'all did. That's such bullshit. Him coming on this show in the first place was to incite bullshit. It's exactly what it was for. The idea that Sheree is upset that people are paying this close attention to her relationship with Martell, girl, please, miss me with the bullshit. You're enjoying this. You're enjoying being the center of attention, even though it's not really you that's the center of attention. It's Martell that's the center of attention. And he's the center of attention because he's walking up to a woman telling her, you're lying about me DMing you. And then on top of that, if I wanted to fuck you 2 years ago, who cares? Sheree, I don't know how many times you were actually listening in this scene, but this man played you several times, which makes me know that this is only here for the show. This is only here for entertainment purposes. Martell does not really see it for Sheree. And Sheree bucking for him on this show with the understanding that this man is only using your old ass, old and cold. Yes, bitch, but nonetheless. Oh, nonetheless. Older than him, older than Melody, nonetheless. Okay? To me, Martell cares about the picture. And this is cute and everything, but the reason why he doesn't want to put a stamp on it is because he doesn't really want to be with you. You are somebody he is using to create this jealousy bullshit with Mel that he has going on. I've been telling y'all since season 1 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, bitch, you can check my Twitter. He has always been jealous of her. And now that he no longer can, reap the benefits of her hard work, no matter how hard he tries, he can't now. That's upsetting him. So now he sees her as competition. Now he's trying to figure out a way to top her. And the only thing he has going for him is the fact that he is relatively attractive and in shape. Because you can't convince me that the dick is that great because it gives little dick energy most of the time. Yeah, you might have a beautiful body and your dick might be sizable, but do I believe that you actually good at wielding it all that well? I don't know. And I'm not willing to believe it just cuz. Okay? Now you do have the bummy quality that goes along with excellent dick. You do. But ultimately, you're not right up here at all. And I don't understand at this point how anybody that's looking at Martell doesn't see that he's cracking. Like literally in every moment, he's teetering on nervous breakdown. And everybody's like, I don't understand. He didn't do anything. I don't understand what you guys are saying. Oh my God, he's not being aggressive. Why does every black man have to be aggressive? Because white people are aggressive towards them. The fuck? Okay. Yes, not every black man is aggressive. My husband is not an aggressive personality, but guess what? I specifically sought him out to be said husband because he was not. I don't like unsafe niggas, and I come into contact with them more than I would like to. Sometimes, much of my chagrin and surprise. Ooh, unsafe nigga right in my space. I don't know how you got here. Sometimes they're family members, but all in all, it's people that get so upset in a moment that they don't know how to control themselves. And Martell was teetering on that the whole time. Y'all feel like Kenya blew it out of proportion, but I feel like Martell blew it out of proportion from the very beginning. You did DM her, and any dude could have simply walked up to her and said, yeah, I DM'd you. You right. You beautiful. I wanted to see what was up, but you didn't respond, and that's cool. And somebody put me in contact with Sheree. You don't know how to Mac, my dude. Like, it's really sad that you're this good looking and so-called so charming, but you couldn't Mac in this moment. This was a Mackable moment. This was a Mackable moment. Kenya wouldn't have never gave him all of that if he weren't giving her the shade he was giving her. He was shading everybody. He had been shading people since he found out that they had an opinion about him. And everybody has an opinion about you, Martell. You're on a reality show, a highly successful one, and you've been extremely abusive and aggressive towards your ex-wife. You've also been aggressive and abusive towards your friends on the show. Somebody reminded me about the first or second season when Marceau had to get a restraining order against Martell. Now y'all are in business together. So yeah, y'all, I'ma just start it off by letting y'all know I'm on Kenya's side. I'm not playing these bullshit games with y'all. Sheree and Hotel are not real. Okay. But Sheree is dumb enough to get caught up. Sheree is dumb enough to get caught up. Okay. She really, really is. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I agree with Kenya 100%. I think Sheree is a bummy, dumbass broad that keeps coming in contact with aggressive men and ignoring that they're aggressive. You didn't have a man 5 minutes ago sitting up there talking about, oh, you know, are black men public enemy number one because you don't have one? Bitch, you didn't have a man. And the last time you had one, he was in jail. And then the time before that, he was threatening to choke you again. And you want to make me feel like you have good taste in men when Martell is over there screaming in man's face? Y'all can miss me. Y'all can miss me. Kenya is picking up on it because Kenya knows exactly what she's looking at. I am the same way. You do not have to give me a whole bunch of opportunities for me to recognize that a nigga is unsafe. Okay? Y'all just be out here keeping it a buck. Y'all are very male identified. That's how everybody has been socialized to be, specifically for black men. Y'all always want to protect them and y'all want to make sure nobody sees them as aggressive because they're not all that. What if he was your brother? Girl, miss me. My brother ain't never been arrested for nothing aggressive. Okay? My brother might be a lot of things, but we've never had to worry about my brother getting arrested for putting his hands on any woman. My husband, my favorite cousin, my best friend. These black men don't do that. The black men that I'm around for the most part don't do that. That I choose to be around don't do that. So you're not gonna play on my intelligence when I grew up with an unsafe nigga as a father. You're not gonna make me feel like I don't know what I'm looking at. Kenya might have took her a minute to figure out what she was looking at, because I could have told you Mark wasn't shit from jump. Kenya had to go through a few relationships before she figured it out for herself. But now she's figured it out. And now she can pick up on it very quickly so that she can not have to run into situations getting digmatized by somebody that's unsafe. Okay? Kenya's been through therapy. She's figured it out. Okay? That's why I like her. Last season and this season, the therapy has worked. Okay? Y'all are not, I have been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville for years, since the beginning. There, to me, at the end of the day, y'all might know all the miscellaneous bullshit that's going on, but nobody knows Love and Marriage Huntsville, the show, better than me, which is so funny when y'all do things and nobody hits me up. I wonder why. It's cool though. It's cool though. Because essentially I have you guys and that's all that matters to me. Okay. So there are 1,000 people in the room. Make sure y'all like the video. I'm gonna get through a little bit more of this and then I'm gonna come back and read these super chats. Okay. I see y'all. Thank you. So let's see. The moment that Sheree should have been paying attention, Martell goes over to Sheree. She explains Monyetta and Kenya are saying that he is seeing someone else in Atlanta. And he says he's always with Sheree. So the other girl is getting the shorthand of the stick. Did anybody hear him not deny it initially? Did anybody hear it? Like, what? You want receipts? You want receipts? How about you listen to what the nigga said in response? Because he definitely said the other girl is getting the shorthand of the stick. He definitely said that. Sheree calls Monyetta one of Candy's minions. And I'm like, Sheree, your animosity towards Candy is so hilarious because you were kissing her ass when you couldn't get your peach back. And now that Kenya and Candy have helped you get this peach back, you look for every opportunity you can to slight them, specifically Candy. And I think you're so jealous of Candy because Candy makes her money and you have to figure out whose penis you're going to work for yours. And you can't tell me I'm wrong, sis. You can't tell me I'm wrong because we've only seen you get your money from men. And then the other ways, we have no idea, besides Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's why it took that house so long to get built, I'm sure. Anyway, Sanya checks on Candy with her fake ass. Candy, I feel like, I don't know if I said it because I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I told y'all last season, Sanya was fake as fuck, and I didn't like what I was seeing from her. When Candy started doing Instagram videos with her, I was like, Candy, I don't know why you're extending your platform to this woman. She's not real, y'all. She's not real. Okay? She's not. She's not. She's also a pick me. Like, Sanya is paying for most of the people in her house over there and walking on eggshells. You can't trust somebody that's being ran in their own house. You can't trust her. Okay, I'm sorry, Sanya. I really liked you when you were on your own show, but on Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's giving fake and phony. And Jamie, if you listening, not my Jamie, Candy's Jamie. If you are listening, Jamie, you are absolutely right. Sanya gets to be the cool girl, the one with some type of sense, the one that's kind of a little bit in the middle when it comes to the mess. With Sheree and Marlo, she can be somewhat a voice of reason over there. Meanwhile, she's just following behind Candy and Kenya in a very childlike manner on their side. So that's why I think she decided to go and be friends with Sheree and Marlo most of all, and kind of throw Candy under the bus a little bit. And I feel like she's been doing that. She's been doing that. That's why when Candy started doing the videos with her, I was like, no, Candy, don't do it. She's not your friend. She's just using you because you have a lot of subscribers, followers. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I can see it. I mean, we're not going to argue about it. You know what I'm saying? So when Sanya checked on her, I was like, girl, you was just doing that shit because you wanted to save face. At the end of the day, I feel like she low-key bucked old girl up to confront Candy. I think she was going to do it anyway, but Sanya was definitely giving, tell Candy how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And then when it gets all out of hand, you want to act like you care about Candy. Girl, you don't care about Candy. When Don Juan said, oh, she's Sheree friend, that's why, I was like, oh, everybody's clear. See, you're not going to convince me that everybody didn't have a conversation beforehand. Courtney and Sheree and Martell all had communication, I believe. And I'm not saying Courtney had communication with Martell. I'm saying Sheree had communication with Martell to get him on the defense, and had conversation with Courtney to put a battery in her back to go at Candy. Like, you're not going to convince me otherwise, girl. And Marlo is a part of it too, but Marlo is playing it cool right now because she's still upset about how we tapped that ass last season. It's so funny when everybody acts like they don't give a fuck, but then they come back the next season real humble and calm like. Okay, so yeah, I feel like Marlo was, really feeling that little ass tap she got from her behavior last season. So she's trying to chill at the beginning, but Marlo is Marlo. So eventually she's gonna go right back to being an asshole. We're just gonna wait on it. Sanya goes over to Sheree to tell her what happened. Girl, this was another thing for me. The way Sanya got up and walked away once everybody was sitting together and talking was telling to me. Girl, if you really wanted to have a party about your husband, then you wouldn't have invited the cameras there, as like with all of this shit going on. I feel like Sanya literally went around making sure that everybody was having their messy moment at her party, and then decided to act like she was above it. And, oh no, this is my man's party and we're not going to be doing this. The whole girl, you didn't went all around the room making sure that all of these little fires were getting started and then simmering down. Like, I saw it. I'm not about to do this with y'all, pretending like I don't see Sanya, doing her little production thing right quick, right fast, and then running out of it like she ain't have nothing to do with shit. Girl, anyway, Kenya and Mayetta go to check on Candy once they find out that Candy, threatened to headbutt a bitch. Okay. Marlo says, how am I the only one who knows how to act? I'm appalled. I'm like, y'all heard what I said. Therapy works, she says. It does. It does work. But it's also like a consistent thing. Therapy is not something that you do and then all of a sudden I'm cured. No, bitch. Like, it's a constant process of counteracting the things we've been taught that are not necessarily beneficial to who we are as adults. Okay. And I feel like you're always having to counteract who you've been raised to be. All right. So when I see Marlo acting like therapy works just because we're at the beginning of the season, it's giving bullshit, girl. Bye. Sheree brings Courtney over to the group. I'm with Kenya. When Kenya was like, my friend is upset. Why is she over here like this close to us right now? Because, bitch, you not a part of the clique. We don't know you. Why are you over here after you just bobblehead and got into it with Candy? I was on Kenya's side with that one. I was like, please, somebody, because I was saying the same thing. Why is she coming towards the group like we know her? Listen, anyway. So Sheree then says she needs y'all to have receipts on Martell because you bring them to her. Then Sanya dismisses herself because it's about her husband, like I told y'all. Kenya pulls out her phone to show the receipts. Then Martell walks over and asks if this is her. Oh, this yours? It was, to me, all of that shit he was doing was like the low-key aggressive, where I'm angry, but I'm trying to pretend like I'm not angry. And you could still feel that somebody's angry. It's called energy. What's wrong with everybody? It doesn't matter what he said. It was about the energy of the moment. And he very much walked up on Kenya. He was invading her space a lot of the time. And she said off rip, Martell, you're aggressive. You're making me nervous. Okay? I'm scared. She said it off rip. Okay, so if you're really not an aggressive man, how about you back the fuck back and stay the fuck back instead of walking and coming and walking and coming, which honestly would have made me nervous. Kenya was way calmer than me because he was doing a lot, and Kenya was sitting just like this. And he was walking back and forth and doing all of this, whatever, and talking shit behind her and all of that. Like, and she stayed just like this. When honestly, as soon as he walked up close to me, I would have been like, excuse me, you too fucking close to me. Okay? You too close to me. Move. Okay? Move. To me, there was no reason for him to be angry. There was no reason for Martell to be angry. There was no reason. There was no reason. You did DM her. So all you had to say was, yeah, I DM'd you, Kenya. I did. You beautiful, and you commented, and I wanted to see what was up. I was just putting my feelers out there. You can just admit it. You can just admit it. Okay? Like, you could just say it. You don't have to get upset and do all of this bullshit, call the lady, insinuate that the lady is a hoe and all of this shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, hold up. Somebody's annoying me. I'm sorry. If you want to write in caps because you want me to see your point, okay, where your blocks. So yeah. I'm sorry. I'm in a bag. It took a lot to get here today. So love me or don't. When he says she probably accepts everybody's request, mad aggressive. Then he shows the DM he sent her, says it was from 2 years ago, not 6 months ago. They kept saying that, even though Kenya clearly said at least 6 months ago. I don't think Kenya was trying to make the DM a big deal, but this is a scene and we are taping, and you just told us that you walking in here dating this nigga. You brought him in here like y'all go together. So I need to tell you that he was in my DMs, because to me it seemed like he was just trying to find somebody so he could get in over here. And that's what I feel like was happening. I don't care what anybody is talking about. I feel like Martell had been putting his feelers out with everybody, and Sheree's thirsty ass was the one that bit. And if Sheree had any sense, you wouldn't want to be with a dude that was just shopping around to find somebody so that he can get on a bigger reality show than his ex-wife. Like, that's all Martell was trying to do with this situation. And so anybody with common sense should be able to deduce such things. Kenya was just trying to let you know he is on bullshit. You want to fuck him, that's fine. But you bringing him in here on your arm like that's your man, and everybody talking about how he for the streets. And then he deleted the message. Like, really? And I did notice that it was a different, it did look like a different Instagram than the one I've seen him have. Sheree is a loser. You're right. Hey, Scotty. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, Sheree is a loser. That's why she's not gonna figure it out. Okay. Anyway, Candy says he could have deleted the other part. Look, that does nothing for me because he could have just deleted the other part. Okay. And we know he deleted it. Like, we know he deleted it, y'all. He DM'd Kenya. Kenya did not look at it. Okay. Kenya made a comment under a post and he commented to her and it showed up as a DM because that happens. But she would have had to accept it in order to see it. Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna do this. Let's see. When Martell said, "I don't care if I was trying to fuck you 2 years ago, why are we still talking about it?" Y'all, you can act like that's not aggressive or that's not like why you this turnt, but it's giving turnt. It's giving turnt in that moment. Kenya says, "What an asshole." Then she gets up and follows behind him when he walks away and calls him a piece of shit. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Kenya's moving off of the shit she saw off the show. Like, I'ma just keep it a buck. And I'm not mad about it. Don't care. He is exactly who we think he is. And he had walked up on her a few times before she decided to get up and follow his ass. So everybody wants to act like he can be aggressive towards her, but as soon as she jump up and give him the energy back, now she's wrong, right? Because she was supposed to just sit there and take whatever he was giving in order for her not to seem like the bad guy in the situation. I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe. I do not care. Martell is an asshole. Martell is aggressive. Okay? He had turned energy and she gave it right back to him when she had had enough. When she had gotten to the point where she was pissed off enough when she was like, hold up, who are you talking to? You're not talking to me. Okay. And it's not about fighting a man. It's about checking him and letting him know, I don't know where the fuck you think you at, but this ain't Huntsville, nigga. Okay. Like, you're not about to play with me like that on my show. Cause I'm sure that's how Kenya felt. You're not about to come on this show with all of this energy. Because to me, if anybody was paying attention, Kenya was like, a lot of the time before he made that last comment and she got up and was like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Okay? And you're not going to make me feel like she's wrong for that. Because at the end of the day, he did a lot of little things in the scene and they cut that scene up a lot. So to me, all of that walking back and forth, pushing his phone in her and Candy's face and all of that shit, insinuating comments about her, all of that was extremely unnecessary. And anybody that really knows how to mac on a woman, okay, anybody that's really trying to be charming towards any woman, when a woman turns up, you turn on charm. That's the way you counteract it. You don't turn up more on a woman. Okay, that's just my opinion, especially in this situation. It'd be different if Kenya was coming at him sideways off rip, but Sheree is the one that invited him into the conversation first the fuck off. Nobody was talking to Martell. Kenya was talking to Sheree. Sheree then says, Martell, come over. To me, Sheree wanted this interaction to happen. Sheree wanted the argument to take place, in my opinion. Drew, okay, we done with that scene. I'm done. I don't care what nobody got to say. I say what the fuck I said. Drew gets home from visiting her dad, who is bedridden, has Alzheimer's. She says she played her new song for him that she and Ralph worked on. Okay, the song is good, but I personally feel like Ralph is another one of those I hide my aggressive asshole shit very well. Okay, but I don't like him neither. He feels like an unsafe nigga as well, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, and this whole like Drew thing with him making the music, to me, he and Drew had the same scene twice. She came home from visiting her dad. Nigga, why were you not there with her? That's how you know you're not a good husband. You going to parties and shit instead of being there with your wife while she's trying to help support her family. Very clear that y'all two should not be together from the very beginning. For her to say the best time in y'all whole 8 years of relationship, marriage, whatever, is when y'all are in the studio together, tells me that that's the only time that he feels the need to help you through something because it helps him. He wants to make music with you because he likes making music. Making music with you will make him successful because you can actually sing and you have this platform. It is in his best interest to give her whatever love bombing attention she needs when they're in the studio so that she can create this music. It can do well for her because of Real Housewives of Atlanta. They seen Candace do it. And then he can get money from being a writer and a producer because we know the writers and the producers on the songs make more money than the artists. And then you on the album cover, like, you know, on the little CD cover, the cover of the song, like you in the art, like what are you, Diddy or some shit? Dancing in the videos and shit. That was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Okay? For you to be there. And to me, you're there because you gotta make sure you in the back, like Lorenz Tate on a Rain on Me video. Okay? Another jealous, biting ass man that, yeah, you may be like successful within yourself, but you do see your woman as some type of competition on some level. You do. You do like to use her to get where you're trying to go. And you do like to blame her whenever she wants you to be accountable for being mean or cruel to her. Sounds like Martell to me, but okay. Anyway, Sanya and Candy meet up. Girl, Candy, don't invite her to no more vacations. Don't invite none of them bitches to no more vacations. Invite Kenya, okay? Invite Kenya because y'all really cool like that. But I would not, after we take, I don't give a fuck. I know y'all like and this is what I feel about Candy. Candy likes to give allowance to the fact that this is a reality show we're taping. So we know we have to have these volatile moments in order to make the show good. So I feel like essentially Candy is always forgiving people's bad behavior on the show because she feels like it's for the betterment of the show. So I can forgive it. But what you don't seem to be really getting is that when they treat you like that on the show, it's because that's how they really feel about you. And they were just looking for the space where they can actually show you and it not be that bad. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just treat Candy like shit as a person off the show because she's a very, you know, she's a person with access. She helps everybody. Nobody wants to treat Candy like shit for no reason because it's not in their best interest, especially if they're like in business together, like Real Housewives of Atlanta. They're in business together when they're all on this show together. But to me, Sanya's showing you she fake as fuck. Sheree and Marlo are showing you they ain't shit and are really jealous of you and what you have. Jealous because you got your own money, jealous because you got a man, jealous because you got family that love you. It's a whole bunch of shit for them to be jealous of. And I know it sounds like it's stupid, but when people get older and they see somebody having the things that they wish they had, they will very much treat you badly because they feel bad about seeing you have what they want. And to me, I feel like that's what happens a lot with Candy. People see Candy and they either want to use her or they're mad at her because of who she is. And they want to be that way and they don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always what it gives to me. And Sanya is using Candy as far as I'm concerned. She knows it's in her best interest not to beef with Candy, but also wants to feel like she's cool. And she doesn't feel as cool when she's with Candy and Kenya because they don't have to try. They just are who they are. Sheree and Marlo are posers. So essentially, Sanya can go over there and look better to everybody. That's how I feel. Sanya's mama wants to move to Florida. Sanya wants to respect Ross, but you know, because Ross wants everybody out of their house. Like he wants them to be on their own. And I find it very funny that Ross wants them to have a new baby and wants them to live alone when he's barely there. He's barely there, y'all. I remember somebody was saying that, you know, oh, he made a whole bunch of money and he's rich because he played football. And I'm like, child, in my mind, just because you played football and you were in the NFL does not mean you still have money when you are no longer in the NFL. It also doesn't mean you were making as much as people think you make, because there are a lot of NFL players that don't make a lot of money, even when they do play for a long time. Not saying that's him, but that doesn't mean anything to me because people do run through their money, especially when they take care of other people. Sanya and Ross both seem to be taking care of other people out of whatever opportunities that they get. Okay, so I'm trying to understand why Sanya doesn't want everybody to leave. to me, it feels like you don't want to be in that house by yourself. It feels like you might have to sit with your life a little bit more if there's not so much chaos and so many other people. Then you'll actually have to sit in your marriage. You'll actually have to be there and take care of your son all the time with not a lot of help. And I don't think you want that. When she said her sister was over her, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, y'all. Every time Sanya is talking about her son, I feel like Sanya never wanted kids and she just felt forced to have them. And that doesn't mean she doesn't love her baby. I'm sure she does. But I feel like Sanya wants all of those people in the house as a buffer. You want a buffer from whatever's going on between you and Ross, because y'all can act like it's all great and everything, but why is he always gone? If he is so rich, why does he always have to be in Texas dealing with that business? Why can't he just put people in charge and they run it? Why does he have to be the one always down there? And I'm not saying that, people can't care about their businesses, but if you had all of this money, why are you working and taking time away from your family if that's what's so important to you, if you don't need the money? You see what I'm saying? Like it definitely feels like he wants that to get away, to get out of the house. He wants that so that he can make sure that he's still making his money and still pouring in, yes. But it feels like a way to avoid whatever's going on between he and Sanya and in their household. But yeah, I feel like Sanya doesn't want everybody to leave because she doesn't want to have to take care of her son by herself, because I don't think she really wants to. And I also don't think that her and Ross are that good. And so if she's left alone, she'll actually have to deal with her issues. Ross is too quiet for me. Yeah, and I'm gonna just tell y'all, Ross carrying his aggressive best friend slash brother-in-law this whole way through is also problematic to me as well. I'm like, so you have a business, that's your best friend, but he's Sanya's assistant. Why is he not working in Texas? Why is he not helping with your business? He may, but that's not what y'all are telling us. Y'all are telling us that he don't have a job and he's working for Sanya. That's what y'all told us. And now I'm looking at everybody like, y'all have a lot more shit going on and y'all don't want to be honest about it. Y'all don't really want to talk about it. But Sanya's on the show with the fake shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Don't believe it for a second. The ghetto situation. So Kandi wanted to know what Sanya said to defend her when Courtney was calling her ghetto and all of these things, because Courtney said that Kandi came to this place called Tropical or whatever the fuck it's called, and it's a ritzy titsy bar or whatever. And so after Kandi went the next week, it was all the hood people there. And I just kind of was like, honey, where do you think you live? See, listen, I live in New Orleans, which I feel like is a lot like Atlanta when it comes to yes, we have a rich part, we have bougie Black people, but essentially, this is a place where a lot of those people mix. People of every tax bracket in every class, a lot of the times will mix, especially at certain restaurants, at certain lounges, at certain events, because it's what's popping and it's something that most people can afford, and that's what people do because they want the more money. So they're not, what I mean? So it just depends. But I just kind of feel like Kandi, like she said, brings everybody out. And that her fan base is across a lot of tax brackets. But I also feel like that's not a bad thing. Money is money. You know what I'm saying? And Sanya did not defend Kandi. Why would she? She doesn't really care for Kandi in that way. It's more important for her to be on the side of whoever she's sitting in front of in the moment. Or like she did last season. Y'all remember when she was taking Marlo or Sheree's side against Kenya, and it seemed unnecessary. Like, you really don't even need to get involved in this. Why are you talking to Kenya and taking, the other person's side in this situation? I think it might have been Marlo, and Marlo was tripping. So it was just kind of like, girl, we could tell you just want to be, you want to be on the other side because it's easier for you over there. That place has a 3-star Google rating. Girl, you could tell that Courtney is fake. Like, to me, if you're not richer than somebody, you can't try to like out bougie them. Like, bitch, you're trying to get on the show that I'm already on. You're not gonna come on this show and call me and my fans ghetto. And yes, you were insinuating that Candy is ghetto. You were. And Candy is a down home person, but that's not a bad thing as far as I'm concerned. It's not a bad thing at all. It's probably the reason why she's made so much money is because so many people want to support her because they like her, because she doesn't make them feel like shit because they don't have a lot of money. See how that works? Courtney, you're a plant. Obviously you and Sheree are here to put batteries in each other's backs. I can tell I'm gonna get tired of you and your long neck and your bobblehead. So yeah. Sanya's fake. Candy, don't expect nothing from Sanya moving forward. And Courtney's fake as fuck. Okay, don't you want to go a place to be? Strangers become family over fried chicken and mac and cheese from 3 old ladies' recipes. But don't you and your family come and hang with Candy and the gang? I had to do it because we were at one of the candy restaurants. We're at Blaze, and when I was watching Roxanne, shout out to It's Rox, when Rox was doing her review earlier, she started it and didn't remember the rest, but then she got me started. So I was like, bitch, I'm putting "Don't You Wanna Go" in the notes because I remember it. Child Candy in the game. Okay. So Todd wants to open another Mexican restaurant because the restaurants make a lot of money for them. And Candy is like, but don't you feel like we already have a lot going on? It does feel like y'all need to work on making the restaurants that y'all already have more successful before you try to have a Mexican restaurant just so you can do Taco Tuesdays. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I do feel like when it comes to the money, Todd knows what he's doing. So when he said that about, I want another restaurant because the restaurants make so much money, and I know now how much I can make more if I were to get another restaurant. But I also feel like y'all have had all kind of stuff going on at the restaurants y'all already have, and I just kind of feel like it's okay to not have to open a restaurant every time you want to fund something. But I also feel like that's what a lot of business people do. Like a lot of rich white people, and I hate to say it like that because I don't have another reference point for you right now, but a lot of rich white people who use their businesses to invest in other things. Michael Darby did the same thing. Okay, like to me, I feel like it could be a negative or a positive, but I'm more inclined to believe that Todd knows what he is doing because it's been successful and they've been making money. Like everything that Todd has pushed Candy to do has ultimately been successful for them. Whether at the restaurants, the plays, all of this other stuff. So I do feel like there's some trust and a benefit of the doubt to be given to Todd because of the way things work for them. Things do work well. But yeah, I do feel like maybe we should just do a Taco Tuesday event and not build a whole new restaurant with overhead and more reckless employees. And that's another thing. Let's talk about Melvin. Y'all know Melvin is Candy's nephew that she raised. He got shot at Blaze because somebody came in, an employee came in drunk, upset, disgruntled. They went outside to either fight or have a conversation, and he ends up shooting Melvin in the arm. The producer walks in and wants them to talk about it, but Todd is like, it's an open case. We can't talk about it. Candy explains what happened in the confessional, but to me, I feel like everybody, and I didn't like how they did the Sheree in the confessional talking about we don't know whether we're going to get bullets or biscuits from Candy's restaurant, as if Candy's restaurant is unsafe, just out of negligence and not out of the fact that we are in tumultuous times. Ever since the pandemic, really ever since Trump got in office, things have been increasingly more aggressive, violent, angry in the country. And then the pandemic, whenever you put a lot of people under a great amount of stress, people are going to be more violent. People are more violent and stealing more everywhere, not just Atlanta, not just at Candy's restaurant. It's happening here in New Orleans, and child, we known for it. But in California, it's happening. Like, you see all kind of shit happening all over the place. People are just way more volatile right now because we are in volatile times. We're in a recession. We just coming off of all of this social unrest. Like, y'all are attacking the damn Capitol. The white boys are upset about I don't know what. Like, so it's just kind of like, I just feel like y'all should just move to Florida. Everybody just go back to Florida. That's where y'all are safe. Ron DeSantis ruining the world and everything in Florida. Like, shit is going on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it is just crazy to put that on Candy and them as if they're being negligent in their restaurant and that's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Kenya and her friend, what was it, Akila? Is her friend's name Akila? They meet up and play tennis with their daughters, who are best friends. Adorable, girl. Adorable, okay? Kenya is in a much better space, and it's obvious. She's smiling. Okay, the hair is giving. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kenya's giving all of the good shit right now, right? She's got KMC, this guy who owns Kale Me Crazy or something like that, a restaurant down there that Mayetta introduced her to. He is seemingly Caucasian. And Kenya says he's waking up a lot of different things, so she's feeling good. They then discuss what happened with Martell. Kenya says that, she and Sheree have both been in abusive relationships. You would think that Sheree would be able to see the signs, but she's stigmatized. So maybe she doesn't see the signs. I don't think that she's stigmatized. I think she's stupid. Aggressively so. There are some people that are indignant about how ignorant they are. Like, they probably know they sound crazy, but they don't care because they think as long as they act as if they don't care and they just keep shaking their head no, that it doesn't matter that they're wrong. But no, you're just being indignant about your ignorance, and it's exhausting. Sheree and Sanya have drinks and talk about Sheree becoming a grandma. I detest you bitches. Like, you're a grandma, bitch. You're a grandma. What's wrong with being a grandma? Like, if you are a grandma, you deserve to be a grandma, bitch. Like, you've had a kid that had a kid. That's all it needs, okay? Just is, because it makes me feel like you don't really want to be a grandma to that baby. And you more like, you like the baby pretty and all of that. It is something that makes you look, it gives you some type of nobility when you become a grandmother. So women love to be like, oh, I'm a grandma. But are you a real grandma, bitch? Are you gonna suck, a booger out the baby nose if they can't breathe? You know what I'm saying? Are you a real grandmother, bitch? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. mm, Sanya and Sheree have their conversation about how Kenya has got to stop calling Black men aggressive on television. And I just kind of feel like whenever they stop being aggressive, whenever like the bulk of y'all stop being aggressive overall, then we can have that conversation. When a grown-ass man in a tight-ass suit curses at a woman close to her and all that, like, when that stops happening, then we can stop calling men aggressive. Until then, what do you want me to think? What do you want me to think? Huh? Like, when y'all stop being aggressive, we'll stop calling you aggressive. But we're not putting the cart before the horse, sweetheart. We're not going to, clean it up for you guys when you're still being aggressive. We're not going to do that. So I'm not with y'all with the Black man bullshit that y'all are trying to be on. Child, no, I'm sorry. No, we're not grouping together like that. My Black man may not be aggressive, but bitch, your Black man may be. Like, girl, please. I'm not doing that with y'all. Kenya and Sheree meet at the warehouse, bitch. When Kenya walked in the cat suit, meow, it was very much given, okay? In a cheetah bodysuit, talking about shooting her NFL commercial. I said, bitch, you better come in here and let Sheree know what it's really hitting for, okay? This is how it looks when it's really good, bitch, okay? This is how it really looks, all right? And I'm not talking about the body. I'm talking about the opportunities. Okay, Kenya is getting those opportunities because of her business acumen and, you know, putting herself in good places and making good friendships with people outside of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like being a real person, being actually disciplined and shit like that. I think that's why Kenya gets those other opportunities. Whereas some of y'all, Sheree, can't even get your fucking website together, even when people are offering you help. And we know it's because she don't pay. Okay, Sheree, she don't pay. Okay, but Kenya asked about Martell claiming Sheree. Sheree says that they are dating. Sheree is speaking for Martell, and Kenya doesn't know him and doesn't want to get to know him. Sheree says Martell knew he had. Oh, Sheree then lets us know that she knew beforehand that Martell had DM'd Kenya. So why did he say in the car that she was lying? If y'all had already had that conversation beforehand, why, when Kenya said it, did you ask for proof? Why not say, oh, girl, he told me about it. He told me. It's cool. And then Kenya would have just let it go. Why did you wait until now to tell us that you were laughing about it because you already knew? Girl, what? Exactly. You're a fucking liar. You didn't know because he didn't tell you. He doesn't really care about you. And he's not even pretending that he cares about you because he says shit in front of you over and over again that lets you know he's for everybody. The insinuation that he wanted to fuck the chef that you hired, he thought it was going to be a threesome. That red flag. Show up to the party. They say you fucking with all these women in Atlanta. Well, they not getting as much time as Sheree getting from me. They getting the short end of the stick. Red flag. He told you about Kenya beforehand, girl? Lies. Lies. Okay. And then it wasn't flirtatious. It didn't have to be flirtatious. Anybody that knows how to actually talk to a woman is not going to flirt off rip. You're going to have casual conversation. Any man worth their salt, you're not going to come at a woman for, flirting off rip. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I appreciate, small talk. When she responds to the small talk, you figure out if you got her hooked in enough to flirt. This is not difficult. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, Sheree says they ambushed him. I said, did they ambush him or did they talk to you and then you called him over? Like, which one was it? Because to me, ambush would have meant they went up to him and was like, da 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 da. That's not what happened. They told you, you called him over there. You wanted the ambush to happen, Sheree. You wanted them to make Martell the center of attention at that fucking party because you felt like it made you the center of attention. You're not going to tell me otherwise. Sheree says she's making something out of nothing. I'm like, Sheree, she's doing exactly what you want her to do. She's doing exactly what you want her to do, and you know it, which is why Kenya wasn't really willing to throw their friendship away, because I feel like on some level, Kenya is receiving what Sheree is doing as a part of the show. Okay? Kenya calls Martell abusive, and Sheree says that he was defending himself. And I'm like, was he defending himself? What was there to defend himself about? The DM that you already knew about? Why did he need to defend himself? That's the question. Like, nobody's even like, y'all all like, he got angry and what's the problem? He can't defend himself. There was nothing to defend himself about. And Sheree saying she knew about it beforehand makes that even more obvious that y'all were up here faking a funk trying to make a scene happen. And Kenya played into it for everybody, which she was going to do because she's usually triggered by aggressive men because she's just coming off of an abusive relationship. Okay. Kenya says, Sheree, you have to look at what you have accepted. When Bob talked to you crazy in the car about choking you, that was a sign. Kenya says, we just gonna have to agree to disagree about Martell because you're not about to convince me that he's somebody that I should like, girl. You just not. And I know that's right. Okay, now let me read these super chats and then we'll see what y'all are talking about. Thank you, Courtney. Your wisdom, humor, laughter got me through one of the darkest times in my life. Thank you. Congrats on 100K. Thank you so much, Courtney. I appreciate you. Taylor Morris, thank you for the super chat. Don't worry, Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I love you and your content. Beautiful spirit, fun accent, and insightful opinions. Keep doing what you do. Happy motherfucking birthday month. Congrats on 100K. Love the hair too. Thank you. The dark hair has definitely grown on me these past couple of days. Love Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. Congrats on 100K, Bondy, one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. Body Street, thank you for the super chat. There she is. I don't know what that one's supposed to be. Was at my mom's house when I got the notification, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna hit your Cash App for Gemini season. Owning Bravo. I'm tired of gay men playing in black women's faces. Andy, we see you. I want this to be male last season. Thank you, Body Street, for the super chat. And low key, I agree with you, girl. K and K sisters, thank you so much. Congrats on 100K. Thank you. DM Rocks. Martell has a tendency to disrespect women. Remember when he called Melody and the mother of his child a hoe? Thank you so much. He called her a peasant as well. The other one, he called her a peasant. Thank you so much. Tammy, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations on 100K, Bondy. Mama, we made it. I know that's right. Ransom Place Entertainment, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations on the 100K. Giving you your flowers. Are you going to review some of House Martha's Vineyard? Don't know if I saw this super chat from last video. Oh, I didn't. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to talk about it. I can just tell y'all real quick at the end of this one how I feel. I'm gonna give y'all this StreamYard thing, and we only gonna be here for another, I would say 30 minutes. I'm not about to be here all day, y'all, because I gotta go watch something else in preparation for a video I'm doing for y'all to get when I'm on vacation. And I'm going to get my tattoo redone tonight. So, well, you know, shaded. So I got to get going. So I'm going to put this link in and then we'll get to it in a minute. Makai, thank you so much for the super chat. I think Sheree goes along with whoever she thinks will give her a bigger opportunity or storyline, and it backfires. She tried it with Kim, shaking my head. I agree. I agree. Wherever the wind blows, that's where she go. Thank you, Lisa. Sheree is the type of person that will ask, what did you do to make him hit you? Blame the victim. Oh, yes. Blame Kenya because Ross lost control. Blame Kenya because some man went to Miami and cussed her out. Sheree is whack. She is. Thank you so much. Thank you, Stephanie Staley, for becoming a member. Thank you. Journey to Jasmine, thank you for a super chat. Bondy, you know we've been rocking with you since day one. You have clocked the people on Love and Marriage Huntsville since season 1, episode 1. Bon since 2014. Yes, thank you. Mary Sparkle's like, well, hey, therapy works if you work it. Yes, thank you for the super chat. OBA, thank you. Congrats on 100K. Sheree definitely heard Martell and knows him, but he is her storyline, nothing more. Sanya's family is her storyline too. She doesn't want them gone. Also faking being above the fray. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, DeQuasia, for the super sticker. Thank you, Lady T. I'm late early. Happy birthday and congrats on your 100K, my good girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all real quick how I felt about Summer House. Okay, because it wasn't even that much. First of all, whoever that dude is that came at the end, return to sender. Send him back to 2003 where you got him. Send him back. I don't like him. He came in aggressive. Why are you taking dumps in people's toilets? Like, and not flushing it? Like, I don't have time. You want to talk about unsafe, aggressive? That's it right there. Get him out of there. Get him out. I wouldn't have felt safe with the nigga. Everybody else in the house, except for the husband. Jasmine's husband, I don't know what Jasmine's husband's name is right now because I'd be barely there, but I'd be paying attention. Him, nah, I don't really know how I feel about him just yet. He's bothersome to my spirit. But I will say that everybody else I liked. Most of the men seemed very cool to me. They didn't give me the, the unsafe vibes. Yes, Phil in his tracksuit need to go ahead and go back home, wherever his drunk ass came from. Silas is, yeah, to me. Silas is creepy. Yes, it's the eyes and the lack of facial hair. Like, fix it. Fix it. Okay? But all of the other men, I felt like were cool for the most part thus far that we've seen. There's one of them that's kind of like an asshole, but I could deal with an asshole as long as you don't, I don't feel like you're about to haul off and hit me. And some nigga like feel like he'll haul off and hit you. I don't like that. So yeah, him, he can go, Bria, I'm sorry. Bria, you're a child. Bria is a child to me. You and Mariah got into it because Mariah has a problem with you putting your dog stuff in with the house stuff in the dryer. I have a dog, y'all. I have 2 dogs. I love dogs, but they have a lot of hair. Okay. Whether you wash or dry their stuff, it will still have dog hair on it. So if they don't want dog hair on the towels, I totally understand Bria, because Bria gives me trifling. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those, really ritzy titsy bougie, act like my shit don't stink, but really I'm trifling as fuck. Like that's what she gives. It gives, she has to have a cleaning lady because she don't know how to clean on her own. But either way, when she threw that stuff in there, Mariah was like, girl, like, can you please not? And y'all already disrespecting Mariah because she tried to show y'all her culture, which I wouldn't have ever done. When it comes to stuff like that, I like to leave ignorant Black people where they are. Like, you're not gonna disrespect my practice because you don't understand it because of white supremacy. As a Black person, I don't want to hear your white supremacist ideals on religion and spirituality. I really, really don't. So I wouldn't have shared shit with them. So I feel like Mariah set herself up in that moment. But ultimately, all she did was ask you not to put your dog stuff in the dryer with everybody else. All you had to say was, okay, my bad. I didn't realize it was a big deal. I'll make sure to separate it. That's it. That's all it had to be. But Bria wanted to prove that she could pop off. So she pointing in the girl's face and all that. So, and I remember when she was trying to take it from her, it sounds like it's your problem. Bitch, excuse me, my problem? My problem? It's not my problem. It's a problem we're both having, and I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you want to act like you want a buck. She put her hand in her face and all of that. So when Mariah eventually did push her, I was like, girl, you were already on one. When you got pushed, it was giving Candace. Candace, girl, I love you. You and Drew got a song together. Y'all look good. But it's absolutely giving Candace. Y'all remember, and Candace isn't even this bad, but it absolutely reminded me of the moment where you want to get in somebody's face and you want to do all this extra shit, and when they show you, they ain't the one to play with, and it wasn't even that deep. Okay, Mariah just gave her the stuff and kind of pushed the stuff on her, but you invited all of that energy when you got in her face with your finger. So I just kind of felt like, girl, you was asking for it. Okay, listen, it was definitely giving Real Housewives of Potomac. That's the moment it reminded me of, girl. Bria was trying to sun Mariah. It absolutely she was trying to prove a point. She was trying to chest up. And Mariah was just like, girl, please, and gave her the stuff and pushed her and walked off. We go out later that night and you mad because Mariah is able to just float around a club and act like nothing is wrong. Girl, what? Girl, what? You mad at her because she's at the club? Like, I don't like the way she's just like walking around lackadaisically. Bria, you need to get a clue. You need to grow the fuck up. Jada, I did understand what you were saying to Jasmine in some respect, but the fact that you made the issue that Bria was having your issue with Jasmine, if I was Jasmine, I probably would have been mad at you. Because essentially, their issue is not our issue. So why are you making it our issue, Jada? Jada, this ain't Jordan, child, whatever her name is. Jordan, girl, it didn't have nothing to do with you, really. I understand you wanted to woo your bitch ass friend, but essentially, you a grown woman. If you had an issue with Mariah, you should have went over to Mariah and said, I'm still feeling away, so maybe we need to have a conversation. But you wanted everybody to feel sorry for you. You wanted everybody to oust Mariah because of what happened between y'all. And when everybody didn't want to do that, you started crying, acting like a little bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't like the way Bria acted. If you have an issue with Mariah, be a grown woman and go have a conversation with her. But trying to rally everybody up to have an issue with Mariah just because you don't want to deal with how she checked you, girl, bye. And Jordan, your issue with Jasmine is very weird to me. I was on your side when Silas was coming at you about y'all going out at night. Like, that was so weird to me. Like, so you mad that they go out, even though all of these girls, weren't they all Playboy bunnies? All of these girls were Playboy bunnies, and you mad that they enjoy the nightlife, Silas? Yeah, I ain't really feeling stylists like that. And I ain't like the way he went at Jordan about it. And I like that Jordan was like, no, you're not gonna come at me. Like we just out here thotting or something like that. I really don't like when men do that. Like that's what I be talking about. Men can literally walk around the earth without anybody guilting them or making them feel bad about going out or enjoying their fucking life or walking around traveling, whatever. Men can do whatever the hell they want to do. Nobody says anything about it. As soon as a woman and her homegirls want to go out, now all of a sudden we have to have conversations about how safe we are. It's giving control. Jordan doesn't really like Jasmine. Girl, I don't know, but I feel like the way she created a beef between her and Jasmine because of what was going on with Bria and Mariah, I was just like, Jordan, you got me looking at you complete side eye, sis. Complete side eye. Thank you, oh hey Nate, for the super chat. Love you so much. You gotten me through some dark times. You my big sis now. 100K. We here, baby. Candy and Tyler Perry need to ring your line ASAP. Thank you so much. Honestly, I really want Todd and them to like let me know when y'all start doing auditions for whatever movie he working on because y'all know I can act. So call me. I'll come audition. Like just let me know. Okay, Diary of a Basic Black Woman. Thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to say congrats on a long overdue 100K. Love you down. I envision you working with Candy either as talent or part of a production or both. I ideate and pitch her some concepts, Bondy. Your future is bright. Thank you so much. Child, listen. I'm gonna pray on it, okay? Thank you. Ashley, thank you so much for the super chat. Bondy, I love your content. Been with you since 2018. So proud of you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm putting the link in so y'all can call in. I'm nervous. Here we go. Okay, it's been posted, girl. It's been posted. It's in the chat. Y'all call in. We're gonna be here for a little while. I'll give y'all like 20 minutes and then I'm gonna skedaddle because I need to get off here by 3. Okay. I can't call in. I'm nervous. It's okay. Y'all don't have to if y'all don't want to. I'm nervous too. Cause girl, you don't know what nobody gonna say. You don't know what people gonna say when they come on here. Also, I have a really hard time receiving praise. It's hard for me. I be like, slightly uncomfortable. So I don't be knowing what to say. But either way, I appreciate everybody. Y'all can type if y'all want to, that's cool too. But I am definitely just gonna say and then, I go. But I'm very appreciative of everybody for always supporting my channel. Oh my God, hi.
Hi. Oh, can you see?
Okay, hold up.
Oh, hey. So, Bondy, I just want to say I found you at the beginning of the pandemic, and I think that was just a difficult time for everybody in general. But when I say you, Niecy, Jamie, y'all became my tribe in my head. Like the way I would watch y'all and like the gems that I would get from your videos and just how I feel like you really take the time to connect with your people. Like don't get it twisted. You gonna get somebody if they try to come at you sideways. But other than that, I just feel like you have such a nurturing spirit to where it's like you can really tell that you have heart for your support. So it's so easy to support you and want to see you win. So I just want to say I love you. I'm so glad that you reached this, and I can't wait to see you go even further and everything that I know is coming your way because you truly deserve it.
Thank you. How you pronounce your name?
Miracle.
Miracle. Okay, I wanted to make sure, girl, before I say it wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miracle. I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Oh, my first one, bitch. I'm excited. Okay. Hey.
Hey, girl.
What's going on?
I know it's been a minute.
It has been. How you doing?
I am good. I just got 6 teeth pulled yesterday, so that's why I'm talking a little funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I was ready. I was ready for the live yesterday. I didn't even care. I said, I'm going to stay up for this because I've been waiting for you to hit 100K. I've been following you for a minute. I don't know how many years, but it's been a while. My mom knows. My mom knows. Oh, what you watch your body? Oh, okay. Like she already know the routine. I
Yeah.
watch the panel. I was different in the beginning with that. I've been in the Discord, but I had lost my job and all that kind of stuff, so I couldn't be spending my money like that.
Gosh.
But I still stayed. I still watch your videos. I still share your videos. I still like your videos, and I still love you.
I love you back. Thank you so much. I
I,
appreciate you.
I'm very proud of you, and I appreciate you. It really brightens my day when I see you go live, especially with the now that we're grown, because I was a little kid when most of these movies came out because I was born in '98. I was little. So now rewatching them as an adult, I'm getting a fresh perspective and then hear somebody else talk about it, and we often have the same opinions on things or the same outlooks. We're very similar, especially with our upbringing. I wouldn't say my dad was um abusive necessarily, but definitely had his issues, a little aggressive. I know how that is, and your mom being this and that. We have a lot of similarities, so I feel like that's why I connect with you. And I remember being on station head when you did that, and I
Yes.
wouldn't mind if you brought that back. But I'm just saying, I've been here, girl. I've been riding with you,
Thank you.
even when I disagree. I still ride with you. I be blocking the comments, deleting the comments, because we're gonna keep it respectful, like I said earlier.
We can agree to disagree always.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep it respectful. I don't do the cussing out or oh, Bonnie, you ass kissing. What's wrong with you? Delete.
Okay.
If you don't know how to say I disagree without being rude, you don't need to be here.
Okay.
That's just an announcement for everybody. I'm not power drunk or nothing like that. It ain't that serious. But when somebody gives up and take time out of their day to talk about stuff that really is bullshit, like the reality show, like you take your time, give your opinion, take a time out of your day from your family to talk to us about shows that we watch.
I mean, it's mutually beneficial. I ain't gonna front on you.
I agree, but
But
I'm saying, some
it
people get a
definitely
little.
a lot of times like I pull myself to do things because I know, I know y'all want to see it. And I know how I feel about the people that I watch. So I get it. I
And
appreciate you.
we appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you listening to us, taking our suggestions, and taking everything that we think into account to benefit yourself and your channel. And I hope to see you grow even further. I'm counting on a million.
Listen, eventually, child, please. I'll
I'm
take it.
counting on you being bigger than, I don't even want to say no names because it ain't whatever. Other people that I don't watch. Let's just keep it that way. The bigger YouTubers with the 500Ks and the millions and shit, they're not nearly as entertaining
I
and down
appreciate
to earth. I just
I
want to say
try
I
to
love
be.
you and thank you for being you. I'm gonna go because it's Norco kicking in and my ass is sleepy.
Okay, girl, go to sleep. All right.
All
I
right, love
appreciate you.
you. Thank
Love you
you. You're
too.
welcome.
Bye. Okay, you ready, Karen? Hey, how are you?
I am great. How you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm good.
Oh, me and my mama love you. I'm always watching you. She's like, what you? I'm like, I'm watching Bondi. She's like, what's she talking about today?
Yes.
She is June 1st. So even though I am a Cancer, I'm a June Cancer. So shout out to all y'all Geminis. It's about to be Gemini season.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
was raised by a Gemini, so I love y'all. I hope you turn up big this year.
Oh, it's feeling that way. It's
I hope so. I really do. I just want to say I love you. I've been watching you since probably season 1 of Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, they need to put Bondi right on that couch for that running back because she was commentary for all of the episodes
okay.
back in the day. Like, she need to be right there next to Mimi. Like,
Okay.
sitting right there. I was like, who put this lineup together, MTV? Y'all need to put the real people, the YouTubers that made us watch the shows in the first place.
Yes.
That's how I feel. I would love for y'all. If y'all ever take like Ooh Lady's first panel on a tour, I would definitely, because I live in Dallas, so I
Okay.
would definitely love to attend like a live podcast. If y'all ever think about doing that, the lady.
We have and we are. It's just, a matter of getting it together, but we definitely gonna do it.
Yes, I'm so excited. So I say congratulations. You have taken off ever since the day that I watched your video that you left the news station.
Yes, girl. Yes. Thank God I did that.
Yes, that was so brave. I'm so proud of you, and I just wish you nothing but success. You are my little sister in my head, I swear.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I always appreciate seeing your name. So thank you for coming through as much as you do.
I definitely will. I will be here to support. I'm gonna continue sharing, and we get into 500K and to a million, and keep going and keep
Yes.
going and keep going. And you are way talented beyond YouTube, so I can't wait for another door to open for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Karen.
Send
I'll
you love and
see
blessing.
you later.
Bye bye.
Okay, come on, Rand with Ricardo, boo.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I just want to say congratulations on the 100K. Like when you when it was getting there and you were like, updating every day, I was like, now how many accounts do I have to go make to make sure she get to that 100K? Okay.
Oh.
I got a few, but how many do I need to make to get there? And then the night of the Ooh Ladies First panel, when Jamie and Niecy was like, you gonna wake up to it. I was like, she gonna wake up to it. And then when I woke up, he was like, it's 100,001. I was like, yes, we here. I'm so happy. You deserve it. It's been a long time coming. I've said this multiple times when you've let me up here on your platform that you got me through the pandemic. Like I was stuck on campus in my campus apartment and I could not go home. So it was just like me and, other people in the building, but we were confined to our own spaces. So that's when I really got into this side of YouTube. And you were one of the people. And I was like, I love Bondi. My auntie my auntie will come in here looking at me crazy when you be on Now That We Growns and you break out into a song and I know the song. So I'm like, I'm back up. She don't know I'm back up, but I'm her backup. Okay. Giving him something he can feel. I was in here doing the whole dance. Okay.
Come on. Okay.
What's love got to do with it? You would have thought I was trying to be an Ikette, and I don't even want to be an Ikette. I was in here doing the moves. You, Tina, I'm one of the Ikettes, but I don't want Ike.
No.
My sister loves you. She always asks me, who that lady I gave all that money to? Because one day she ran up my card. Like I fell asleep, and she ran up my card just sending you super chats.
Oh my God. Thank
you. So she like, how did she was like, she looked like she needed it. I was like, okay. At that moment, and she was like, I think maybe 6 when she did this. So it's just like, you part of the family. I love you. I can't wait for you to do more stuff. I do enjoy the Now That We Grown, because when I'm talking to other people about it, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these movies I shouldn't have been watching. I was definitely a kid. I was born in 98. I'll be 25 in September. I shouldn't have been watching Disappearing Acts as a kid.
Okay.
But I did. And he was a bum. He was definitely a bum. Okay. But congratulations on the 100K. Happy early birthday. I ain't get you nothing right now. I'll probably get you some next year. But I hope you enjoy whatever you're going to do for your birthday. Turn up, have a good time. And I'm just going to say this. I do love the dark hair. I was a little upset because I was like, that I can't even call her Ursula no more. And when I said that to somebody, they was like, Ursula. I was like, yeah, Ursula from Set It Off. Like, y'all don't know, they just so rude. But congratulations, and I'm going to get off of here so everybody else can come up and congratulate you. Listen, 100K, we on the way to 1 million.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Come on. Thank you. I'll talk
No
to
problem.
you
I'll be in a Discord.
All right. Bye. All right. Girl, I'm gonna Morgan. Is it? Because I'm gonna say it wrong.
Hear me?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's Kanisha.
Kanisha. All right. How you doing?
All is well. Just wanted to congratulate you on your 100K. Are we just talking about the 100K? Because that summer house dog is really irking my soul. And I have a dog. And I love my dog. My
Child,
third
we had a
dog.
spin. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. More people are coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, but I just want to tell you congrats and enjoy your day and happy early birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay, hon. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Kari.
Kari. Kari.
Kari.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
I
getting
just want. Oh, can you hear me?
yeah, I'm getting repeat.
Uh-oh. I live in the country, so it's my service is not always the best.
Okay, well you can start.
Let me see. Go up to the front of my house. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to say congratulations. I feel like I have been watching you through like every like milestone or like every come up in your life when you got your truck, when you got your new house, and so seeing you hit 100K just like it feels good. You definitely should be at 500K with the content that you give. I feel like out of all of the reaction people on YouTube, out of the YouTubers, like your commentary is really valuable because you not only talk about the show and it connected to your life, but you like give lessons. You like get you're intelligent, you're very psychological, and you're like you give therapy through your videos. And I think that's why so many people come up here and say, you got me through this, you got me through this. It's not just because you're entertaining, but also because of how intelligent you are. And so I like, while other people may view it as ass kissing when there are these reality stars giving you platforms or giving you kudos and props and stuff like that, I see it as an acknowledgement of your hard work and of the person that you are and your dedication to it. I think they acknowledge that as well. So I just wanted to come up here and say that this is a long time coming. You deserve way more than this on these YouTube streets, like especially not just with how long you've been here, but you're like Bondi, seriously. Even when I disagree with you, I was one of the people in your comments during the Potomac thing. I was one of them, okay? But even with the disagreeing, it's just like she lays her point so eloquently, you can't even like argue with her about her stance. You can just be like, okay, well, I don't agree, but okay. Like, okay, whatever. So I just want congratulations. We love you, Bondi. Like you're one of our favorite Black YouTubers, like sincerely, and like you're Black. You Black for real. And I appreciate that. Genuinely. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. Listen, you made me proud.
Listen, I love you so much. Like genuinely, I like, and I don't say that to. I like get on a few YouTubers platforms because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so we ain't have much time over here, So I mean, we got a lot of time. So I watch a few YouTubers and I get on their platforms, but I genuinely feel connected to you through the screen because of how open you are and how honest you are with your life and just the feedback that you give, not like on the shows, but just like you relate, like I already said, you related to these real life things. And like people, I feel like people watch and they're like, oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And I appreciate that there are YouTubers that are like, yeah, y'all about to get entertained, but y'all about to catch this work too. Y'all about to take something from this too. You gonna get something, okay? What Denzel say? He leaving with something. You leaving it with something, okay? So I really love that so much about your content and about your page, your channel, and I hope you go so much further. And you and your relationship, I love that. Like you just said, like literally 20 minutes ago. Now your nigga may be aggressive, my nigga, okay? And I love that. I love that you're like very open with us with your relationship and like how I feel like a lot of young girls, like one of the ones that was just up here, watch your channel. And there are a lot of female YouTubers on here, women YouTubers on here that have these relationships that aren't the greatest and they showcase that. So to see an older woman, like I'm 26, you're in your 30s, so you're older than me. You're not old, I don't want to say that, but to see an older woman in this healthy, loving relationship that she's been in for a long time, and bisexual. I'm bisexual too, so I love that as well. When you get to talking about women, but you're also in this sustaining relation, I I want to be like Bonnie because you're real, you're tangible, and I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go now, y'all, because I know I'm probably cutting out. I'm telling y'all, I'm deep in the country. Okay, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Girl, try again, Jesus. Okay. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? It's because people are coming in and out, so it's causing issue. Bar Meets World, you ready?
Yes, of course. Oh my God. I just have to say congratulations because this is very long overdue. If it wasn't for you launching your website, like I would not have connected with my sister, with one of my best friends, Nola Reeds. Like I would not have connected with her and the rest of my YouTube family. So I can never thank you enough for that. I'm looking forward to Essence. I'm looking forward to all of your content. Like you will always have a subscriber in me. Like I just can't thank you enough. My Gemini twin, my virtual Gemini twin, because it's almost our season.
Yes.
May 30th is my birthday. So first round of drinks on me, even though I don't drink, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm just really, really happy for you in this moment.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I always look forward to when I see your name in my chat. So thank you so much. And I can't wait for us to kick it for Essence. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited. So, but I'll always be in the chat. So
all right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. I know, right? So pretty. Okay, come on, Carlos. What's going on, love?
Hey, Bondy, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so well. Oh, I just want to start by saying I thank God that you decided to do it today, because yesterday I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss it. I told my mom, I said, look, I'm at work, so please make sure you call in for me and tell her that I watch your channel, because I'm telling you, I'm so nervous. But I just want to start by saying thank you so much. You have got me through some hard times, like especially through the pandemic. I've been watching you ever since my freshman year in high school. And now I'm 22. So I've been graduated and everything. But you got me through so much, from my dad going to prison and, you know, trying to figure out life after high school and everything, and just death and everything. So I just want to thank you so much. And then also you from Louisiana, and my family from Louisiana too, so that makes it better.
Yes.
Love hearing y'all talk. So especially when you get mad and start speaking your language, I was like, oh man.
I get mad, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carlos, so much.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You keep doing your thing and stay blessed.
I will. You stay blessed as well.
All righty. You take care.
All right. Bye-bye. El Michelle, you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I was doing work. I'm actually on the clock still, but I need to give you time. And I'm actually kind of happy, like Carlos, that you did this today, because yesterday I was not going to be able to. So I found you, first of all, I love you, Bondi. I found you when you reviewed Kamaya Mobley from Ayan Levin's Aunt.
Yes.
And I really didn't do YouTube at all. But then the pandemic, I got tired of watching the Netflix and what was on regular TV. And I found YouTube. And I call y'all a YouTube tribe. It's not just you. It's Scotty. It's Jamie. It's Niecy. It's Alexander. It's Kempire. It's really all y'all, all the Black YouTubers that I feel like has gotten a lot of us through the pandemic, the aftershocks of the pandemic as well. I also feel like all of y'all's what's the word I'm looking for? Communities really kind of integrate or kind of cross pollinate amongst each other. And it's cool seeing like the Karis and the Ranting with Ricardos on other platforms, and just in the chat alone. I just feel like we're all like a little mini community amongst each other. I also want to shout out my cousins who I put onto your channel and a couple of other YouTube channels. They're probably not watching, probably going to be on the replay. So I want to say hey to Shayla, Tasha, my cousin Samantha. They might be watching because I put them on to you. They also love you. I'm an older woman. I'm older than you. And I want to just say, you and the other YouTube girls, you guys have actually educated me on some things that I needed to open my eyes to in my own life. So I want to thank you for that. And I had something else I wanted to share. Oh, you and Erica De Niro. I always said you and her need to do a live or to have a conversation on something y'all don't agree on. I know it sounds weird. It might sound weird saying, but I just feel like when y'all's opinions are so strong, and I love Black women who stand in their opinion unapologetically. And I want to say that to you. That's something that you taught me as well. You and Erica taught me that as well. So that's really all I wanted to say. I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate you. Again, the fact that you're just getting to 100,000 subscribers is baffling me. I'm like, why is she at 1 million? But just to let you know, I put you out there. I let people know. And also, one more thing, your vernacular and lexicon, I forgot to add this. Your vernacular and lexicon has filtrated into me and my husband's home. Like things like stab, 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 or don't play me like a stab, stab, stab alone has made it into my mother-in-law's home. So it's a release. I never realized how much of a release stab stab is. So
Yes.
thank you for that. And again, I'm always watching. So good luck to you in the future.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, so come on, Jay Wilson. Talk to me, love.
What's up, Blondie?
What's going
I'm at work right now. I'm trying to sneak away for a little bit. But I just wanted to hop on here and say congratulations. I've been watching you for a minute too, like since the blackout days with, Rocks and Miss PTV. So I know what it's all about. But you work really hard to provide us with great content. I love the way you speak, very intelligent woman. I love the way you sing. Your singing voice, that Omiyaje jingle plays back and forth in my head randomly because I used to watch you while I would drive back and forth from campus. So I ain't gonna forget it. But congratulations, and I gotta go back to work. But appreciate you for everything.
Have a good
Yes,
day.
ma'am.
All right. Child, I love to see the men's up here, child, because y'all know they be making me feel like don't no men's follow me. All right, come on, Sharella. Hey.
Hey, B, hey! I'm still laughing at El Michelle because your lexicon and your vernacular does speak to me in my house too. My husband be looking at me crazy like. But I want to say congratulations. I've been around here for a minute, but I gotta say, like in 2018, I had a stroke and I had 3 blood clots on my brain. And my vision was affected by the stroke at the time, and I couldn't see, but I could hear, and I would listen to you, and I was like, okay, she reviewing shows. I already know who these people are and what they look like, so she keeping me up on my shows. I can't really see them, but I can hear. But you got me through that time, like for real, for real. That was a hard time, but I still was able to kind of keep my spirits up, and you didn't know it, but I was able to laugh and keep up with my show, so I didn't get too far behind. And just like El Michelle was saying, I'm older than you as well, but when I tell you you done learned me some things. And I just enjoy you. You just like my little sis in my head, and I just love seeing you, and congratulations. And this thing gonna get bigger. We gonna let's shoot for another 100,000 by the end of the year. So let's do 200,000 by the end of the year.
We gonna push. We definitely gonna push.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. I just want to tell you congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate you calling in.
All right.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Whenever y'all tell me shit like that always gets to me. Ugh. Okay. Come on, TMC Flan.
Hi. Okay. So greetings from Germany. It's like I'm serving out here, Air Force officer. But like,
thank you.
So one of my people at my job turned me on to you, Bondi, and I just I've fallen in love with you since the day that, shout out to Dominique, she was one of my sergeants, put me on to you, and I thoroughly enjoy your content. I love your Now That We're Grown. You introduce us to so many different ways of thinking, as well as just different shows that maybe we weren't watching, or different movies, because I had never heard of Disappearing Acts before. So I'm looking oh, I need to go and watch that then. And so Sorry, I'm like really nervous because I'm so excited.
It's
Like,
good.
it's like 10 o'clock at night here, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, please let me through. Please let me through. And I just thoroughly enjoy your content, and I know that there are just so many great things like coming your way and all, and that there's like even more doors opening for you. I just know it. I can't wait to see what the next like year and 2 and 3 and 5 years look like for you. But I know it's going to be something big because you got way too much. You have so much talent that it's like, you gonna win. You gonna keep on winning and all. And I just yay, good. Congratulations on the 100K as well and all. It's definitely well deserved. You deserve so much more and all. And hopefully I can get to make it on one of these trips that you know, as you like start to post more of them. But just thank you for everything, Bondi. You are awesome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for your service.
Thank you. Bye, y'all. Bye, bonbons.
Oh my God. Okay, B Stokes. Come on, boo.
Hey, buddy. Girl, I made it. You know, I used to be in there.
Yeah.
I used to be in here, and I dropped out after I had that. This one's keeping me busy.
All right.
But I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do, all the entertaining that you do. You know, even if I'm not in the lives with you anymore, I always catch the replays.
Yes.
I'm still a diehard bun. Yes, Tom. Say hey.
Hey. Hi. So cute. Oh my God.
Yes, but congratulations. I've been with you since it was definitely a Iyanla for sure. I can't remember which video, but I remember the Iyanlas. I was like, come on.
Yes.
Come on. And your community has been so great. I met so many of like my YouTube friends here. So just appreciate all the work that you do.
Thank you, B Stokes. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. All right. You too. And be blessed.
I will. Bye. Child, that baby so cute. Hi, Clicks and Views. What's going on?
Hey, girl. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think I'm about to tear up myself. Listen, I've been rocking with you since I know for a good 2-3 years now. I don't even know what reviews you was doing. It might have been Love and Marriage Huntsville that really got me hooked onto your channel. And you know, I'm a member, so every time your notification pop up, I'm hitting click. I'm right there. So I just want to say I appreciate your content. I know we don't disagree. We don't disagree. We disagree. I may disagree with some of your stuff, but it's very rare that I disagree with some of your, some of your narratives or your thoughts or your comments or your commentary. But then I'll be like, damn, she is kind of right on that. So you have changed my perspective, and that's hard to do. But I do want to echo the other commenter who mentioned Erica De Niro TV. I do think you two ladies, I'm a member of your channel and her channel only, and I watch YouTube all day. But I pay for you guys, so that means I enjoy your content and I appreciate your content. And I think you two should be on a podcast together somewhere in the near future. I'm just putting it out there, manifesting it.
I'm open. Y'all tell her.
Okay. Because y'all two are great in what y'all do. And also, it's a lot of YouTube content creators that just do reviews and they just put out fluff. But you go a little bit deeper. Your intellect and your commentary, that draws me to your content. And I like that. I just like high intelligent people who can take an issue, a situation, and break it down and like it really should be broke. Speaking of that, your Now That We Grown,
yes,
Love Jones,
yes,
my favorite girl. I think I watched your Now That We Grown, Love Jones twice. That's how much I love that movie. That's my favorite movie. And What's Love Got to Do with It? My favorite movie too. Those two Now That We Grown, I can go and watch that right now and still enjoy what your content and your feedback. And then when you get to singing, then I gotta pause you and then go listen to the song, then come back and then listen to your commentary. So with that said, girl, congratulations. And I mean, you are definitely a staple in the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you do. And I appreciate you. Now I gotta go.
All right. Thank you so much, Clicks and Views. I'll talk to you later.
All right now.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna bring on C Taylor next. Hey, C Taylor.
Hi, you hearing me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Bondi. I'm one of your international bonbons. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, so sending plenty love from the Caribbean.
Yes.
Um, I have been following you for quite a while now. I don't even remember what year, but I remember like I started consuming your content a lot, particularly around COVID, because for me that was a difficult time for my anxiety and mental health and stuff like that. So with your posts and with your insight into things that I generally watch, so all the random shows that you're familiar with, the reality shows that you watch, the take that you would have on it, I was like, okay, all right. I didn't think of that before. Or sometimes you make like trash TV, you make it very intelligent. And I could appreciate that very much. I love the Now That You're Grown, Now That We're Grown, because those are cult classics that like my family and I grew up on. And there are certain themes and tropes in them that you didn't notice as a child. So the discussion that comes out of it, when you explain and you go into some of the psychosocial stuff, I'm like, okay, I could really, really connect with how in touch you are with social issues, how insightful you are and funny. A lot of the slangs and stuff you all use, we don't use down here. So when I'm talking to my friends and I say play like a soybean burger, everybody's like, what? To the point where they use it now though. So they know what I mean and they think it's funny and they use it now. So I don't think you realize the impact you have on people. I don't think you realize your reach. You may have some idea of it, but I really don't think you realize how far and how deeply you are able to touch people. So congratulations. Happy birthday in advance. All richest blessings to you, to Lyric, and may your borders continue to expand and you reach highest heights. Love you much. You are loved. You have a fan base in Trinidad. Trust me, I'm on buns in Trinidad. You just don't know because we're quiet, but we're there. But love you much. So
Thank you. Love you too. I appreciate you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
same to you. Bye.
Okay, come on, only one Adrian, my boo. Come on. Hey,
What's up, baby? How you doing?
good. How you doing?
You know I was gonna be in here for this. I wasn't gonna miss this one. I'm in Miami for a work conference. I left the conference to come on here, and so I was like, I cannot miss this. I have to tell my girl congratulations. You know I've been rocking with you for a few years now. I think it was when Iyanla was still on, is when I found you somewhere around there. Real Housewives of Atlanta reviews, something, even basketball. Well, I've been with you for a minute, and it's so funny because I was listening to some videos or whatever, some reviews you were doing, and then this one particular review you said something. Because when I was at Clark Atlanta, I was like, subscribe. That's my girl from Clark. And I'm a little bit older than you, so I was already graduated by the time you got there. But I was like, nope, subscribe. I subscribed that day. I was like, nope. And it's so funny because I would put you on speaker and just have your reviews going while I was running around the kitchen, washing dishes, cooking or whatever. And as my husband's coming in and out of the room, he graduated from Southern. So, and as he's coming in and out of the kitchen, he's like, who are you talking to from New Orleans sounding like that? I said, oh, I'm not talking to her. I'm just listening. And again, run around telling him not to play me like a soybean burger. And then after I finished listening to you, not only has your vernacular creeped into my house, but your accent too. Because my husband's like, why are you talking like you from the Fourth Ward? You ain't from down there. He was, and then he told me, he said, he was like, you listening to Bondi again, which I was like, yes. I have to say this. one of the things that's most refreshing about your content is not only the honesty, but the willingness. And I think in terms of what like C. Taylor just said, I think a couple other people just said regarding the Now That We're Grown series, it's really taking a hard look at some of the things that we in the Black community, especially Black women, have been taught to just accept. And one thing I'm glad to hear from you and women your age is that you're no longer waiting until you're, late 30s, early 40s to kind of realize some of these lessons. You all are seeing things for what they are right now and say, you know what? Mm-mm. And I love the fact that you have always been able to call those things out, especially like C. Taylor just said, certain tropes, even with like Iyanla in the show, certain things that they just tell women just accept, accept, accept. And now when you actually sit back and think about it and you're reviewing and giving your commentary, it's like, no, we shouldn't accept that. And here's why. And so it's very refreshing to hear that point of view. And so for me, like I said, I love the fact that you got it. It hasn't taken you to how I want to say it. Not that you haven't gone through things, but it doesn't seem like you've bumped like because you got it earlier, quicker, younger. So you could see some of the BS for what it is, and they were able to navigate around that. And I think that's important. I know there was a girl in there said she was like 27. The ones that are younger than you, they need to hear that. They need to hear this realness. They need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? They need to. And so I really appreciate that. And what else I want to say? Oh, and just the show reviews as well. I love that you can call a spade a spade. It's funny. It's obviously comical and entertaining, but that old saying is to real recognize real, that you connect with people because people can see the realness. And wait, there's a lot of fake around here. There's a lot of fake people faking and fronting on YouTube, right? But when you look at the names that keep getting brought up, who do we keep hearing? We keep hearing Bondi. We keep hearing Erica De Niro. We keep hearing Kempire. We keep hearing DJ Richie Scott. We keep hearing Alexander Rogers. Now you got Brooke Ashley in it. Make It Make Sense is coming. So you keep hearing in terms of Black YouTube content creators, and what everybody has tapped into is the realness and the authenticity that you all are bringing on top of the entertainment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so I knew, and I put that in the chat. I was like, Bonnie go hit 100,000 before the end of RHOA. I thought you would have hit it for Potomac. Right. But I'm so glad you got it. So now we're on to the next. We're gonna enjoy this moment, but now we're gonna keep moving. Yes. We're gonna continue to tell everybody. Okay. Did you get the button? Are they sending it to you?
I don't know yet.
I in the back.
Email, because the last time I had the day of, I hadn't gotten an email yet, so I'm gonna check again and see if they said anything. But I want my plaque.
Yeah, with the button on it. Yeah. So yes.
I gotta figure out for that one. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I am congratulations again. I'm so happy for you. I am finally gonna start my channel. And you have encouraged me a lot to finally say, you know what? If Bondi can do it, I can do it.
You can. So let me know.
I sure will, love. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Scotty, you done eating? You need what you need? You need a minute? What you need? You good? You good? Okay. What's going on?
First of all, you did not have to call me out like that. Well, first off, I'm not gonna take all the time out because I know you got a lot of people. Because Lord,
good.
You
look good.
Oh, thank you, girl. As sick as I am, that's why I'm eating all these Jello cups and shit. Because I'm kind of sick, but whatever. But I'm not gonna take all your time because it was a struggle trying to get up in here because you got a lot of people that love you, child. So I'm gonna say this: we go way back. Like TLC say, we go way back. Like we started around the same time.
Yes.
This was before you was BondyBlue. You was B Bondi, and I used to say Boundy. Until everybody started correcting my ass and made me say your name right. But you have always been. I always give you that praise all the time. You have always been like one of the people on here, one of the few people on here that have always pushed me and always wanted better for me and always seen better in me in times where I didn't see it in myself. And I think we are the same age. I don't know if you're a year older than me or not. I think we are the same age.
I'll be 35.
Okay, I just turned 34, so you like a year older than me. Okay. So you've always been like that big sister to me. And the sad part is every time I would come to New Orleans, we could never see each other because something always happened. Like,
yes, we gonna make that happen though. Or
yeah.
when I come back to Atlanta or whatever, but we gonna make that happen because I be like, he didn't make everybody but me.
Right. Like I ain't seen you yet. Like when I tried to see Niecy last year, I was sick. I was in Dallas, but was sick, just like I am right now. So it's like, you know, but one thing's for certain, you are an amazing person. You have always been there, and you've always been that person to look up to. And I be watching you now. I be coming in the chat. Sometimes I be listening to you at work, and sometimes I don't say nothing in the chat, but I be here listening, especially with those now that we are grown segments. Yes. Let me tell you something. That is the best shit you could have ever done. Okay, because you know, it's like a conversation that we have with our friends and stuff like that. Like I had those same conversations with my friends. I'm like, you know what? Now that I look back at this movie, now that we like in our 30s, Terry was not the bad person in Soul Food. She was not.
No, she was doing everything for everybody.
Because guess what? I'm Terry, so I understand what she.
When you figure out you Terry, I'm not Maxine or Bird. I'm
Terry. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably the best thing that you could have ever done was that. And you know, I listened to Ooh Ladies First. Y'all, you know, because you Jamie DC, y'all my girl.
Okay, listen. Everybody know the OLFP started with being on Scotty's panel first. Okay. So thank you, Scotty, for that connection that you made. Because otherwise, I would have never, did that shit. And I only did okay. And then once you asked me to do it, it was like, oh, all right, I guess I could do this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely give you yours for that one.
But I feel like nobody would have watched the Whether You Like It or Not panel if you were not there. Let's just say that.
They would have watched. But you
not like they did before. They wouldn't watch if you wasn't there, honey. Don't do that now. But like I said, though, I'm so happy for you, though, for real. I'm glad you hit your 100K. This should have been happening a long time ago. I feel like people be sleeping on us. Okay. Yeah, they sleeps on us. They sleeps on us. But I'm glad that you here. And you know what? Before I go, there's one more thing that I want to say. The biggest thing that happened was when we all interviewed Candy at the same time. Yeah. Like that was the best thing that we could have done. And I felt like even though we did it and like it was me and Jamardi and you and the girls, that was still something for me that I felt like we all did it together. Yes. Especially being that we have been knowing each other for years and we've been doing this stuff for years. So that was the biggest thing.
I had missed the email. I didn't even see the email. I didn't even know about it until you posted about it. And then I was like, well, damn, Don Juan, why y'all didn't hit me up? And Don Juan hit up Jamie. And that's how it happened. But it only happened because we saw you post about it. Because I hadn't seen the email.
But I almost missed it too, because I didn't see Jamie's I didn't see her Instagram message. It went straight to the trash. Yes. So I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all.
But we made it though.
Yes, we did. We did. And that was like, I was happy to be able to have that moment with y'all. Like that was everything. Especially me and you, because we've been like this
for a long time. And
right.
We, in this trying to, help each other as much as we can. So to finally have that moment for us with Candy, that was, a huge moment. So especially how we the R&B girls. So
exactly.
Okay. Because listen, everybody don't be into it the way we be into it, boo. Okay.
Listen, you was the one who pushed me to get that Miss Wanda interview. You was the one who did it. Like you got on my ass about that.
Because I was like, she already you better get that lady to come talk to you her nonsense.
You got on my ass about that. So I would thank you for that as well. But I'm gonna go because I know you got a lot of people waiting. But I had to come up here and give you your flowers that you definitely deserve.
Thank
or
you.
whatnot. And you know I love me some you.
I love you.
And yes, we got to get this meetup together
Yes,
real
it's gonna
quick.
happen so everybody can see the huge height differentiation between the two of us.
Right.
You know, we look the same height sitting down. But
Oh, and let's not forget. Remember when you was on the panel when we was all on the panel together. Me and Bunny get along, but when we have difference of opinion, we go in.
oh yeah,
Buddy went in on me one
always
time,
feel
honey.
love.
Buddy went in on me one time, baby. I was like, okay, Bunny, you got it.
You know, I gotta keep it a buck, but you know I still love you. We know you matter. We look, we agree to disagree.
It was funny. It'd be funny as hell watching back though. But anyway, but yeah, I'm about to go. But once again, thank you for everything. Thank you for reaching out when I put out my video about my mental health stuff. You reached out. Thank you for that. And just thank you for loving on me and just
I was about to DM you again last week, child, but I got busy. But because I saw you posted something, I was like, listen, sir, what is going on? I was about to DM like, no, what didn't happen now?
Oh Lord, listen, okay. We'll talk. Let me go because you got other folks. Bye, y'all. Bye, Bundy.
Okay. I'm going to do one more and then I'm gonna go. But everybody, I'm gonna bring Nola Reeves up here. But everybody, don't be upset with me because I'm gonna come back and do another one. The next time I do another review, I'm gonna give y'all the call-in link again, and y'all have another opportunity to come in that time, okay? Because it's already about to be 3:30, and I told y'all I need to be all here by 3, so I'm running. But I'm gonna have Nola Reeves come up, and then the next public live, or when my members, I'll send it to because tomorrow I plan on doing Love and Marriage Huntsville for y'all. So I'll send y'all the link for the members only one too, and y'all can come in for the members only. And then when I do another public one, which will probably be the couples therapy shit, when I come back for couples therapy and, you know, college hill child, whatever, for the whole rest of the week, you know, if y'all want to come in, I'll put the link in there so that y'all can make sure that y'all come in so that y'all get an opportunity to speak. And I want to see y'all and all of that. And I want to hear from y'all. And I know it's a lot of people. So I'm going to do this a couple of more times this week. Okay. Come on, Nola Reeves.
Congratulations, girl. Some people better stop playing and send you your black cousin. And I just want to say congratulations. I am so proud of you. You don't know what to do for me. When I first time I heard you, I said, oh, that girl sound like me. That sound like my accent. Yay, that's New Orleans people, so I got to listen. So I am so proud of you. Once again, thank you for launching that website. As my good sis got up here and said earlier, because we would have never met each other if it wasn't for that. Now we about to be at Essence together. We riding in Zulu next year together.
All right. Y'all better be looking for me too.
Oh, girl, you know I'm gonna get, girl. Listen, you know I'm gonna have a special coconut put to the side for you, Mom.
Because I'm gonna be out there.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we gonna be out there. But I just want to say congratulations. I am so proud of you. And shameless plug, all y'all people in here saying y'all love Bondi, but the likes ain't matching. As a moderator, I want to say the love should match the likes, and we like when the numbers be matching over here. And our girl birthday coming up, you know, hit the cash app. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. If you send it in a super chat, she ain't gonna get that till next month. I mean, that's the recovery money for the birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be spent. But if you want to give a little something, you know, for her to go on her trip, you know what I'm saying? Hit that cash app. But the PayPal is all in the description box. Click the link. And with that being said, girl, you gotta go get ready, and I gotta go get these churn. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, before I get off of here, again, y'all, I'm gonna have another call in, so y'all will be able to call in at another time as well. Child, why is it? I'm trying to get the background to happen. There we go. Okay, because I do want to hurry up and read these super chats that came in before I get out of here. Okay, hold up. Where was it? Okay, Fatty Girl, thank you so much for the super chat. Congratulations, sis. Love you since the beginning, Nola, baby. Yes, thank you. The other Sierra, thank you for the super chat. Gwen, thank you for the super chat. Come on, shake them tits, shake them tits, shake them tits. You know it's $100. You gotta shake them tits. Okay, thank you, Gwen. I love you. Found your channel this late last year, thanks to Love and Marriage Huntsville. But when I tell you, you give us more than a review. We receive enlightenment, therapy, balance, insights, laughs, songs, and so much more. We appreciate it all, and you congratulations. Thank you so much, and I'm always happy when I see you in the chat, Gwen. Thank you. Hey, Kaylina, thank you so much for the super chat. Congratulations. Happy early birthday. Your perspective is valued and much needed on YouTube. I love you so much, and I can't wait for the rest of the world to know you. Thank you. Thank you, Ray Bay. Congratulations, Bondi. Keep being you. You're a diamond, my good girl. I am also a backup singer dancer you didn't know you had. Thank you. Listen, one of these days we're going to have to do the whole little, doo-doo, doo-doo with the blue mic. Thank you, Jennifer Donaldson, for becoming a member. TMC Flan, thank you so much for the super chat. I forgot to say that I messed up my husband's YouTube algorithm watching you in the OFLP videos on his account. Keep applying pressure the way that you do. Happy early birthday. Love you, Brian. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's Michaela. I hope it's Michaela. Michaela Eaton, thank you so much for the super chat. Bondi, congrats on 100K. I think of you as my big sister in my head. I don't comment a lot. I remember how you helped me out in my early 20s with my first relationship, thinking I was in love. Blessings to you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much for everybody calling in, everybody super chatting, cash apping. Like I said, everybody that didn't get in, we'll do it again so that y'all get an opportunity this week before I go on vacation, girl. But I love y'all so much. Y'all really do y'all like make my dreams come true. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but y'all make my dreams come true, because I very much dreamt of this, being in this space, being an entertainer, being of value to people in this way. Helping y'all through hard times makes my life worth it. Like, everything I've ever been through, when y'all tell me that I helped y'all in some type of way, just from getting up here and doing what I do, it it definitely does what it's supposed to do and gives what it's supposed to give. Okay. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Thank you, Vonday, for the super chat. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys, and I will be back for another video tomorrow. Okay, so look for me tomorrow. My members, Love and Marriage Huntsville, put a ring on it. We'll talk about that as well. I'll send out a link to y'all soon. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I love y'all.